Hi, my name is Erica, and today we are going to talk about the gospel message preparation, and it's level 4. So before we begin, let's talk about the problems we talked last week. We talked about how there are many problems in this world, but the real problem is disobedience. Okay. How men and women disobeyed God by eating the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. So the disobedience got us separated from God, according to Genesis 3:1-6. And this disobedience is the sin, according to Romans 3:23. So let's see if you memorize the verse. Let's recite it together. Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. The sin is controlled by Satan, according to 1 John 3:8. The one who does what is sinful is of the devil. So people are living a life of a slave, but God did not let mankind created in his own image live as children of the devil, and gave the answer to life. The answer is Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. And Jesus is the Christ. So by being Son of God, he proved that there is God, because we cannot see God with our own eyes. Jesus is the Christ. Christ means that he did the work of priest, prophet, and king. According to John 14:6, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So Jesus is the true Jesus. Jesus is the true prophet who is the way to meet God. According to Romans 8:2. Because through Christ Jesus, the law of the Spirit who gives life has set you free from the law of sin and death. Jesus is the true priest who solved the sin problem on the cross. According to 1 John 3:8. This is the second part of the verse you memorized last week. The reason of the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work. Jesus is the true king who destroyed the devil. So we talked about the answer. The answer is Jesus. So who is Jesus? He is the Son of God, and Jesus is the Christ. So what does it mean by the Christ? John 14:6. Jesus is the true prophet. According to Romans 8:2, the Christ means that Jesus died on the cross and solved our sin problems. So Jesus is the true priest. 1 John 3:8. Jesus is the true king who destroyed the devil. So right now I'm going to erase everything, so why don't you try writing? I'll help you out. The answer is Jesus. And Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the Christ. Can you see God with your eyes? No. So Jesus came as the Son of God to prove that there is God. Jesus is the Christ. So what does it mean by Christ? The Christ did the work of prophet, priest, and king. John 14:6. Jesus is the true prophet. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is Romans 8:2. True priest who solved the same problems on the cross. Because through Christ Jesus, the law of Spirit who gives life has set you free from the law of sin and death. Yeah, according to 1 John, that Jesus is the true King who destroyed the devil. The reason of the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work. So this is the answer of the real problem of this world. So next time we're gonna do the acceptance prayer.